Okay, here's the problems from the test that I'm going to work. This is test 4 in Algebra 1, and I'm working number 3, letters A, B, and C. Let's start with letter A. It says, from this, subtract this. These are both polynomials, but the trick here is to line them up in order of exponent. And you'll notice the exponent is this little number right there. And we want to line them up in order from highest power to lowest power. It's called writing it in order of descending powers. Since my first polynomial over here does not have an x3 term, then I leave a blank, because when I subtract the second polynomial, the second one starts with an x3 term, and I don't, I line up all of my terms with that place's power. For instance, it goes x4, x to the third. Let's get me a pointer and show you here. X to the fourth, x to the third, x squared. Then I have x to the 1. So I'll put the plus 3x way over here on the end. And again, I'm doing this spacing on my own because the rule of subtracting polynomials is I put the first polynomial on top, the second polynomial on the bottom, and I line up each of the terms as like terms. So if there had been an x to the fourth term in the second polynomial, I'd put it here. But since there's not, I put it over here. And I just sort of keep going like this. So I don't have an x squared, so then, and I don't know why I wrote plus minus 1. Let's get rid of him. And that's sort of the way that it falls out. Some students like to actually go ahead and put, 0x cubed or 0x squared, just to sort of help their mind remember what that place is for. But once you have everything lined up, then you just subtract each column. We're going to slide this guy over. This is actually plus 0x. Plus 0 and minus 1. And again, I couldn't leave the negative 1 right here because this is an x term and that's a number. So you have to have, digits lined up with digits and x terms lined up with x terms. That was a mistake on my part, so I'm fixing that. Anyway, keep going. 0 minus 1 is minus 1. 3x plus 0x is still 3x. Obviously, this cancels because they're both 0. Nothing plus 1 is just itself, and then since I am not really taking anything away, this stays x to the fourth. All of my signs stay the same because it's addition, so my final answer then is x to the fourth plus x cubed plus 3x minus 1.